Now, if you don't do it, that's fine in your relationship. But me and my mans know what the fuck is up, okay? What is up, you guys? It's your girl, theolivianancy, and I'm back with another video. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It's been a lot going on in my personal life, but I do want to make it a goal to consistently post on my channel. That's like one of my goals, like for the new year, seriously. So this is my first video of the year. And it's gonna be a questions and answer video. So on my Instagram, go follow that, go follow that, theolivianancy, I asked you guys to ask me any relationship related questions. Like, it could have been a question about my personal relationship, it could be a question about your relationship, you might need advice, it could be a question about an ex, it could be a question about, like, literally anything. Like, I was gonna really just answer anything relationship related. As y'all know, Valentine's Day just passed, so I felt like it would be a really good topic to talk about relationships. I have a few questions that I'm going to answer. Before we dive into the video, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and go ahead and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, which I know you will. Like, come on now. So subscribe to my channel if you want to just see me grow on here, because that's my goal, y'all. I really want to grow on this channel, and I know it's only going to happen if I'm consistent, so we gonna try to do that. And if you really like sit down talks like this, just let me know and I'll do this more often. Okay, let's get right into it. By the way, y'all, I really wanted to get this video out like on Valentine's Day or around that time, but now what's today? It's like the 19th now. It's a little bit past Valentine's Day, but Texas has had hella storms, you guys. Like, we've had inches of snow. It's been like 5 degrees outside. It's been a lot going on, so I wasn't able to record this in time for Valentine's Day, but I know this video would still be a very good video regardless of it being Valentine's Day, so I did still want to record it and get this out. We didn't have electricity for like 2 days, so I'm so thankful that our electricity is back on. We had blackouts going on around the city. Like, it's just been really bad, really crazy. It's been really ghetto, like, for real though. Like, girl, let me tell you something. I never have wanted to leave Texas so bad. Like, it's just too much. But we will continue to pray. Let's get straight into these questions, okay? First question. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. What is your advice on women shooting their shot first? Honestly, I really do believe if you want somebody, you better go ahead and get that person, or at least try. Like, I would never miss out on opportunity, even if you're a girl, because some people believe that, oh, like, guys, it should only be guys shooting their shot first, girls shouldn't talk to guys first, and I just feel like it's really childish. Like, we're grown. If you want somebody, make it known. Like, it could be through DM, slide through them DMs, girl. It could be, what other way do people like flirt nowadays? I don't know. It could be in person, really anything to get their attention. But if you notice that they're just not really feeling you and you're doing a lot, like doing too much, I would just end it right there. I would stop. I wouldn't continue shooting my shot at someone who's no longer, or not interested at all. Like, that's just, I just wouldn't. Because you're gonna be sick to your stomach when you see the person you like with somebody else. Like, So next one. Okay, did your relationship change from pre-pregnancy, during, and after, stronger or weaker? I really like that question. I love questions that like go in depth and stuff. Okay, so I really think that my relationship has gotten, I think it's gotten so much stronger actually, because we're going through more together. Now you have a baby in the equation, so there's more to the relationship now, but I don't think it's ever gotten worse. I think my relationship has gotten better, and it's getting better every day. We're not perfect, nowhere near perfect. We have our ups and downs, but my boyfriend has been super supportive through my pregnancy. Even now with the baby, he's always there for me, so no problems with that at all. Okay, so this question right here, y'all, this question right here is really spicy. So if you're not of age, you can leave the video right now, but if you are, stay tuned. Okay, so this question says, is head important in a relationship? Can I say it on YouTube? Can I say head? Okay, we gonna call it, no, I was gonna give it another name, but I think that's even worse. Okay, so yeah, is that important in a relationship? I think it's important, but it shouldn't be like the focus. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's important to please your partner however you guys both decide you want to be pleased. You know, whether it's that, whether it's sex, like, we grown here, so we can talk about it, okay? So whatever you and your partner are comfortable in doing, do it. Like, now if you don't do it, that's fine in your relationship, but me and my mans know what the fuck is up, okay? This question says, when do you feel like it's time to just walk away and let a man be? Honestly, when you're no longer happy, when you no longer feel like this person is making you smile every day, you know, like, you feel like now it's you doing everything in the relationship and the other person is just, you're basically dating or talking to a wall. That's, even honestly, before it gets to that, you should really know. There's signs. There's always going to be signs when somebody is no longer interested. So yeah, there's always signs. I think that women, it's mainly, I feel like this always happens with women. We are so patient with men. Literally, we are so patient. Like, they could be literally cheating, lying, and we continue to give excuses. We continue to say, like, oh, they're gonna change, they're gonna do this, and sometimes that person doesn't even want to change. Sometimes that person just simply doesn't want to be with you, because if somebody truly loves you and wants to be with you, it's gonna show in their actions. It's not gonna feel like you're in a relationship with yourself. It's not gonna feel like you're dating a wall. Like, it's generally gonna feel, you're gonna feel love when you're with somebody that wants to be with you. So once you no longer feel like that person loves you, they're disrespecting you, they're lying to you, they're cheating, the list goes on, you should just end it, because at this point you're spending more time crying than you're actually happy. And if you're crying the majority of the relationship, then there's just no point. Like, sometimes it takes time to leave, don't get me wrong. I've been there. I've been the dumb girlfriend that literally stayed and forgave, and it's just not worth it. Like, you're crying and he's lying, and it's just like, what the hell? Like, where does nigga come from? We all know them niggas from hell. We all know of them. Like, just let it be. You know what it is, and just stop giving excuses. You just continue to just inch by inch let it keep happening. Like, it's just not even worth it at that point. It's time to walk away when you're not happy. What's been a challenge as far as living together? Yes, we live together, but trust me, we're not in each other's face all day, every day. Like, that's dead. If you're always in each other's face, I feel like that's one, when arguments are gonna happen more. Two, that shit's annoying. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I need my space sometimes, and my boyfriend probably thinks the same thing. Like, sometimes you just need space. But you did ask what challenge. If I could say one thing that I don't really like about us living together, let me think, because I don't know, let me see. One challenge about living together, I'm kind of a neat freak, and I'm kind of like super OCD. And not saying he's not a neat freak as well, but like we both, let's say my definition of neat might be a different definition of his neat. So I might want something a certain way, and it could look completely fine to anybody else, but for me, I might just want it a certain way. And we could have maybe a little disagreement about it, or not even, we don't really even argue about that. It's kind of just like, okay, let me give y'all one example. Okay, so for instance, after I take a shower, I always take my towel off. I always take my towel off and I hang it on the back of our door. We have like this hook thing on the door. I always hang it up. There's not a day you won't see me hang up my towel. On the other hand, my boyfriend, he takes his shower and his towel will be somewhere in the apartment, somewhere, but not hung up. And yes, it's not a big deal. It might not be a big deal to anybody else, but for me, that's like a pet peeve. It's like, oh my gosh, like, why is it on the door? Hang it right where it's supposed to be. Like, it's simple stuff like that, but it's never anything like crucial. Like, we just kind of like go back and forth. I'll be like, babe, hang the towel up. Like, and he'll just laugh and take it and hang it where it's supposed to go, or I'll hang it for him. But it's just little things, but it's nothing where it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't live with him, or oh my gosh, I can't live with her. Like, I love living with my boyfriend, and it's just really cool. So yeah, let's go to the next one. Oh, and by the way, it's so much, especially with us being parents now, it is so much easier, like parenting in the same household. If I'm tired, he'll pick up some slack. If he's tired, I'll pick up some slack, and it just works. So I'm so thirsty now. Okay, next question. How did you know that your boyfriend was the one? Okay, so first off, me and my boyfriend have been knowing each other for a long time. We met in the 8th grade. For those of you who don't know our story, I don't think I've told my story to a lot of people, but I just feel like people know. So one day I will give a whole story time of how me and my boyfriend met and how we're together now and all of that. But we met in 8th grade, and so at that time, obviously we were kids and we dated at that time, but I already knew he was the one then. Even though things didn't work out at the time, I knew that that was my man, period. So fast forward to now, because we didn't date, you know, from 8th grade to now, but that's when we first met and dated then. And now, as adults dating again, I knew that he was the one, because when it came to me going through the hardest thing in my life, y'all, I went through the hardest thing in my life, and he literally knew how to cater to my heart. At the time when we kind of got back in contact, we've been knowing each other, of course, and around the time when my mom passed away, which, if you don't know that, my mom passed away, and it's actually about to be 2-year anniversary of when she passed. He showed me a lot by him just being there for me, and it wasn't even on no shit like, oh, I'm trying to get with you, or I'm trying to get in your pants. Like, it was nothing like that. Like, he literally genuinely was there for me as a friend, and I need that so bad because I was hurting. I was feeling so many emotions, and just for him to be there for me as a friend meant so much to me. And with us building that friendship again, after I was going through, you know, my mom being sick and my mom passing, I feel like the love has always been there, but it was so easy for me to love him because I genuinely appreciate what he did for me. Like, I needed somebody to be there, and he was there. I didn't ask, I didn't beg. He just wanted to be there for me and love me for me as a friend, and that's what that was. And from then I just knew like this is who I want to be with. Like, I don't care, like, even right now, bro, if we were not to last, I would forever love him just for that. Like, I don't care. So that's how I knew he was the one, just like that. And ever since then, we've been like this. Like, nothing has split us apart. I love him so much. So that's what it is. How do you and your boyfriend deal with conflict in y'all's relationship? Okay, so really, you just have to talk it out. I know it sounds cliche, but literally communication is so important. Like, if you can't talk things out with your partner, then you need to find another partner, because if you can't communicate, like, that's with friendships, relationships, really anything. Communication is so big. Like, I need to be able to talk to you. If we can't talk, then what are we doing? Like, it just doesn't work. Yeah, but conflict is gonna come. A relationship is a relationship. You can't have a perfect relationship and expect, oh, we're never gonna fight and things are just gonna be perfect. That's not what it is. You're gonna have times where y'all butt heads, especially living together. You see each other every day. There's gonna be times where they might think something that you don't agree with, or vice versa, and you just have to communicate. Even if it's not in that moment of the conflict, give it some time and then come back together and talk it out. Okay, so I was asked if me and my boyfriend are gonna start like a family channel, or me and my family, are we gonna pursue a family channel? And I personally really want to, but just know it's something that we are talking about, because I can't make that decision on my own. So me and my boyfriend are talking about it. It's up in the air. So I would love to, though. Comment down below if you would love a family channel for me and my family. You know, you already will be seeing a lot of them on my channel, because I'm always with my family, but I do think it'd be cool for me to kind of make this channel a personal channel where you see a lot of me, and you'll still see my family, but like a lot of me on this channel, and then on the family channel it'll be a lot of my family, because we do plan to grow as a family. So I feel like it would just make sense to have a family channel. So it's definitely a conversation, but comment below if you guys would love to see a family channel from me and my family. Okay, I love this question. Okay, this one says, how do you balance your relationship, motherhood, and work? Honestly, girl, I am trying my best to balance it. I feel like I'm not doing a great job. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just act like, oh, I'm just perfect and everything's just fine and I just got it all figured out. Like, I honestly am trying to figure it out. I'm a new mom. This is my first time living in an apartment. You know, like, before this, I was living with my family. A lot has changed in my life. I actually want to talk about that really briefly. Within these few years, a lot has really transpired in my life, and you know, for the people who personally know me, you probably already, you already know what's gone on in my life. But if you don't, I'm gonna kind of be transparent really quickly. So I went from, living in a 2-parent home to losing my mom. And when I lost my mom, the dynamics of my household changed drastically. And at that time, I'm just entering womanhood, so a lot just happened so fast. And then before you know it, I moved out of my house. I don't want to stay there anymore because my mom is no longer there, and I felt like my mom was my everything. So the dynamics of the household changed, and From there, I moved out, and right there, life just started happening really fast, really fast. And before you knew it, I'm a mom now, okay? And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to balance being a mom, and I'm trying to balance being a girlfriend, I'm trying to balance being a friend, I'm trying to balance my own business, it's like I'm juggling a million things, and I'm still trying to figure out who's Olivia, like who am I? And a part of me is figuring it out, but a part of me feels like I'm all over the place, like I don't know what I'm doing, and it's really crazy because I feel like I don't have balance. But from the outside looking in, when people see me, they probably assume like, girl, you have it all figured out, like you're like, you know. And it's just like, my life isn't perfect, you know. It's far from perfect, you know. It's great, but it's not perfect. I'm trying to figure out a lot. Okay, so my camera went off, but I'm back. So I've kind of just been trying to find my balance in life, so I can't really see. The question was, how do you balance? Yeah, you know how big. So the question was, how do you balance your relationship, motherhood, and work? And truthfully, the answer is, I'm trying to figure out how to balance it. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't really answer that. I'm trying to figure out how to balance all of these aspects of my life and make it work to where I'm comfortable, you know, everybody else is comfortable, and I'm happy. Because at the end of the day, happiness is the most important thing ever. Like, you could be doing a million things and not be happy, and then it's just like, what is the point? I feel like I'm losing my voice. Oh my god. All right, bye, babe. So I know I kind of went into a little ramble, and I went really in depth on that question, but that's really the truth. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, I'm gonna do two questions. I'm gonna do two questions. I'm gonna do two. Okay. Okay. So I've been asked this a few times. Actually, I've been asked, did my boyfriend propose? And obviously, since I'm calling him my boyfriend, no, he did not. I do have this ring, and it's just a promise ring that I got for Christmas. I love this ring so much. So yeah, it's a promise ring. So no, I'm not engaged. We're not really in a rush either, because I know sometimes when people have kids and they move in together, the next thing is, okay, are you getting married, or you know, what's next? And it's just like, we're good where we're at. I mean, if my boyfriend ever chooses to propose, that would be great, that would be cool, you know. But there really is no rush. That was actually the last question. I wish I had more questions to answer for this video, but that's all I had. Again, if you want to participate in things like this, you have to be following me on Instagram, because that's usually where I would ask questions for people to send me. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like videos like this, let me know. I love doing sit down videos. I don't go nowhere, no way. And I'm a new mom, so I'm always home with the baby. And I'm gonna be starting to do more videos, whether it's sit down videos like this, whether it's vlogs, whether it's girl talk, whether it's, I don't know, mommy type videos. I just want to bring out everything that I can bring to y'all. I want to bring, you know. But yeah, that was all for this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I'm ready for this channel to grow. I am ready for this channel to grow, and with you guys' help by subscribing, it just really encourages me to put out more content. So subscribe, like, follow my Instagram, and I will see you guys in the next video.